a cooking vlog. We are gonna make old-fashioned oatmeal cookies. I always see all these recipes for, crumble cookie oatmeal cookie, copycats, which is nice if you want that. But when you want old-fashioned oatmeal cookies, this is what you're looking for. So come along, andiamo amici. Those specialty oatmeal cookies have their place, but when you want just regular, easy, old-fashioned oatmeal cookies, this is what you're looking for. Come along and I will show you how I make my old-fashioned oatmeal cookies. Okay, we got our baking powder, cinnamon, brown sugar, white sugar, flour, oats. We're just missing the butter, eggs, and milk. And I'm using old-fashioned, just generic oats. This is a budget cookie recipe. You don't need anything fancy. That's what a lot of people like about it. We are going to be making, let me see here. We are going to be making some oatmeal cookies, and I'm going to do half a recipe, I think. But I will link down below in the description the full recipe link, and you make the full recipe, double it, half it, whatever you want to do. And I haven't decided if I'm going to do the full recipe or not. I'll think about it here, and I'll show you how I begin. I think I decided on a half a recipe, so we're going to need 1 egg in there. Then I'm going to need a half a cup of sugar. So let's take a half a cup of sugar in there. There goes the milk. And next we're going to put the butter in. So we have the butter in there with the eggs, the milk, and the sugar, and we're going to incorporate next. Our next step is to add some oats. About a cup of oats. So we have the oats in there next. And next we have to combine our flour and leavening ingredients. So we have combined the flour, the cinnamon, and the baking powder. And then we're going to incorporate both the dry with the wet and come up with our cookies. This is a very easy, excuse my hands, traditional recipe, and we're just gonna go with it. So stay with me on this. At the end, if you want to add raisins, you can. I don't add raisins because my husband doesn't like it that way. But at the end, if you wish to add raisins, then just go ahead and add raisins, chocolate chips, nuts, whatever the mix-ins is that you like. But this is going to be totally traditional oatmeal. So we whisk together the flour, cinnamon, and baking powder. We're going to add that to the oatmeal. I add it all at once, and I think it's just fine, or you can add a little bit at a time, whatever you prefer. My next step is I do chill it, and I don't overmix the oatmeal dough, but I do chill it. So let's put it in here for a little bit. These type of cookies are really special. I had to put up my hair. It's hot in my kitchen. Doesn't look the greatest, but it's up and out of my way and easy to bake. Now, these cookies remind me of old-fashioned cookies I used to make with my mom. She used to make everything from scratch. She wanted us to eat healthy and not a lot of junk. So at least if she made the cookies, she knew exactly what was in it. And I think that's important today too. Just my 2 cents. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. So now I'm ready to scoop out my dough and bake my cookies. So I use this kind of scoop. It's easy for me. I put a little cooking oil inside so that things slide out easily. So we'll see how this works. Here's the first one. Slides out great. And I'll show you, just plop them down on the cookie sheet and we're good to go. So there is the first one. And I will continue here with this. This is a very, very simple recipe. It's basic, but sometimes basic is all you need. So we're gonna scoop out here a few cookies. Then these bake for about 10 minutes or until they're golden brown. So I will show you them on the cookie sheet here next. If anybody's got any tips on how they make their basic oatmeal cookies, please don't hesitate to comment down below. So now I got about 9 in this cookie sheet. And so let's go over to the oven here. And we preheated it to 350 degrees. And we are going to bake them roughly 10 minutes, I imagine. Okay, and now we want to take the cookies and put them on our cooling rack. So that is the first thing I do when they come out of the oven. Get them off that cookie sheet onto the cooling rack, as you can see. So they can cool nicely. You don't want them overcooking on the cookie sheet. Just another tip that I use. You have any tips? Put them down below so we can all share our secrets. So here are the cookies, all cooling off. I got another batch in the oven and we'll go from there. We made a small batch today as my husband's the only one who eats these. So we'll see how much we end up with. So here we are, basic oatmeal, old-fashioned cookies